everybody, happy Wellbeing Wednesday. My name is Samantha Levreault. I am a graduate student at UMass studying flute performance in the Flute Studio. And today I want to share with you my story about a girl, a boy, finding yourself, and just being lost in general. In my undergraduate studies, I found myself lost. I was majoring in environmental studies, maybe pursuing a civil engineering degree, maybe minoring in music, and maybe never finding a true passion in life. It's scary to not know what you want or what you're doing. Even to this day, I still don't know sometimes. My partner and I joke about leaving it all and opening a restaurant, and there's definitely another version of us in another universe making brunch favorites. In this universe, I'm a flutist, a cat mom. I've been an arts administrator, an amateur baker, and just dabbling in whatever piques my interest these days. Sometimes when we feel lost, we have to get even more lost to find ourselves. It's weird, right? We have to get more lost in the woods to find our way out of the woods. I've played the flute since I was 8 years old. I asked for a flute for my birthday. It was love at first sight. I've never been the best flutist, and I don't believe there is such a thing. On my worst days growing up, I listened to sad songs on my iPod. Late at night, I'd practice my flute after the grind of homework was done, and that trend continued into college when I would practice between midnight and 3 a.m. just to escape a racing mind. When I couldn't stand for long periods of time because of health issues, I would sit on my couch and practice my flute to navigate the emotional and physical trauma of chronic pain as a teenager. On my happiest days, I might not have had time to play the flute, but the comfort of carrying around that little case just brought peace to my heart. I would walk from class to my dorm room and I would listen to my headphones. The Red Hot Chili Peppers really spoke to me back then. Little did I know, literal scar tissue would hold more meaning in my life as a full-fledged adult. It's crazy that an object like a flute can feel like a best friend. It's also a complicated relationship. We've definitely had our ups and downs, but we always forgive each other. It taught me patience with myself and to really keep my head in my own boat. So when I got lost in my undergraduate studies and didn't have a clue what I was doing, it's only natural that my flute brought me back to myself. As a musician, I can articulate it now. I can say with confidence why music changes our lives. But what about those of us who are not musicians? I was not a musician yet in my undergraduate studies, and I was not intentionally searching for the meaning of music back then. It wasn't my search for the meaning of music that helped me find myself. It was music's search for me. And it would find me time and time again in a store, or in the car, on the radio, in a concert hall, wherever music filtered into my life. Each time a song lifted up my weary soul, I'd feel calm and as though I'm right where I'm supposed to be in my life. While I was preparing for my senior recital in my undergrad studies, I was actually really just petrified of practicing. I was afraid I was going to fail, and I was also afraid that I was going to succeed beyond my wildest dreams. During the same semester that I was preparing for my senior recital, I played a concert where we played Mahler's Symphony No. 1. Afterwards, my best friends dragged me out to celebrate in Northampton. It was there that I tripped on the bottom stair and I almost face planted into the ground, but I didn't. I caught myself, and I also caught eyes with my now fiancé. Acknowledging my clumsiness, I introduced myself, and to my surprise, when he asked me about my life and what I did, he actually knew who Mahler was. When he asked me, "Do you jam?" I said, yes I jam, even though I had no jamming experience. So for that last month of my senior year, leading up to my senior recital, I spent time jamming with Brian on his guitar and his roommates playing drums and bass. Jamming was just never about being perfect. It was about having fun and just enjoying each other's company and playing music and just exploring sound. But removing the pressure of creating something worthy showed me my way back. Reminded me to just have fun, and that was the reason I was playing the flute in the first place. Even if I never decided to make music my career, the friends that I made listening to music with, jamming with, and cheering for, and bowing on stage with, these people have made me the best version of myself through music. It's about the music. It's also about understanding that my struggles are not singular in human existence. Music is about the connection we have to others and that we make through music. I just love how you can be having the worst day and feel so lost, and music finds you in the car on the way to work or in the cereal aisle, and all of a sudden that emotion that you've been trying to deal with, you can let it go because someone else is telling you that they resonate with you. So keep listening, keep jamming, and keep watching your friends play music. Keep connecting and sharing and exploring new songs. Music will change your mood, your mindset, and your life. So I'm wishing you a Wellbeing Wednesday, and I'm also wishing that you find the music you need today and every day to find yourself. Cheers.